Hello and welcome back to our podcast, where this time we will be talking about Quakecon.
Or BethesdaCon, more like.
Yep, everything but Quake. Now they still got the
Quake Championship tournaments.
Yeah, going on, but you wouldn't be able to tell that by looking at Bethesda's YouTube channel. Alright, so decent, I don't know, there wasn't really much news coming out of
No,
QuakeCon.
I mean, there's a couple of announcements, but not really for Doom Eternal.
Yeah, but we'll still talk about Doom Eternal anyway, like what happened, and just kind of go from there. So the biggest thing that happened was there was a live stream, well, not a live stream, there was a live demo of Doom Eternal gameplay. One level, it ended up being like 45 minutes of gameplay to an hour. I forget how long.
It was the same level they let people play at E3, apparently.
Yeah.
And it was apparently not like a very accurate representation of the current version of the game, not even the finished one.
Yeah, so according to, I forget if it was Marty Sutton or Stratton, whatever the hell his last name is, or like Hugo Martin, the demo that they played at QuakeCon was made back in like April. So it's like 4 months old already. No, 3 or 4 months old. So it's still not representative of what the actual game's going to be like, but they played it anyway.
And luckily, I mean, with Hugo playing it, he was able to say this stuff. He's like, hey, and this is different. This is different. Like, so it wasn't just like they were showing us fake game footage, but they were explaining the stuff that was different, which was cool.
Yeah. Which was, it's actually pretty nice for people who weren't able to go to E3. So, like, pretty much everybody. And
everyone who's not a news reporter.
Yeah. And who didn't get to touch the demo because he demonstrated a couple, like, of the new mechanics, like the extra life system. And then just how some of the new enemies are. Let's see. They're just specifically talking about, I guess, new things we saw from the demo or just interesting things we want to highlight. Don't know if other people have talked about these, but we will anyway. Gore nests are returning to Doom Eternal.
Boo!
Yep, but according to Hugo the Juice Martin, I feel idiotic for calling him that, but I think it's funny. According to him, they are now optional. They are like locked off in their own little rooms or something. So you don't actually have to do them. They're just an extra thing to do to get more
XP and health and points and stuff.
Yeah, because like there's that demonic possession meter up at the top, and I think that's based on like how many demons you leave on the map, or like how many of those like gore nests you leave, stuff like that. So yeah,
so there won't be any more being locked in a room with a gore nest.
Yeah.
Still probably be some locked in a room with arenas, but not the gore nest.
No, remember, Robbie, they're locked in the room with you.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, other than that, we got a name for that weird like vor looking monster. The one with the spider legs, the carcass.
Yeah.
Did we already know that?
Yeah, we already had that.
Oh damn. I don't pay attention.
Okay. It's okay. You can watch my YouTube video.
I did watch your YouTube video.
Yeah. What I think is cool about them is that their main attack is they put like shields in front of you.
Yeah.
And you can either use a plasma weapon to get rid of them, but the main thing is that because Doom is so based around running around and dodging stuff, that will really put like a damper on things. And I think that's what's getting me really excited about this game, is just them talking about how they've just upped the combat, because I mean, we all know the most fun part of Doom is the combat, and it's running around, dodging, and shooting all the enemies and stuff. And they're just turning that up to 11, which is really exciting.
Yeah, I originally wanted like more pest type enemies, like, you know, like just small one hit ones, but I think they'd just be too distracting now.
Yeah.
It's like there's enough going on already. It's like,
and then apparently a lot of the bigger enemies, they have like, there's specific ways you don't have to, but you should take them out.
Yeah.
And luckily it's not going to be like you have to figure out on your own, like the little like info thing you can pull up in the main menu will tell you like where their weak points are and stuff. And I think that's going to be really fun to do as well.
Yeah, like in what's the best weapon to use against them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which is really neat because I like the little video log thing from the last one, and that's a neat way of kind of expanding it a bit, where it's actually useful and not just like showing lore or telling lore, even though that's always nice too.
I'm probably wrong here, but correct me if you felt the same way. Like a lot of times in 2016, it felt like all of the weapons were just kind of samey. It didn't really matter which one you used. You would just be in a room full of monsters, and you just pick one, use it till you ran out of ammo. Pick another one, use it till you ran out of ammo.
Oh yeah,
and it didn't really matter which ones you used with which monsters. I mean, obviously, like the BFG you used on like the bigger guys, but
yeah.
I'm excited the fact that they're trying to make it so that you do have to master more of the weapons, and that while you're running around, you're just constantly swapping through the weapons. Because I think that's more fun. I like shooters that are like that, where each weapon has its own little skill you have to learn.
Yeah, I'd rather have it be you have a weapon for a particular purpose. You're not just going to use it because it has ammo. Because like, yeah, I felt that way about Doom 2016. Like, I really like using the shotgun a lot, but I always ran out of ammo for it when I needed it most.
It seemed like 2016's way of making you use the other weapons was having them run out of ammo.
Yeah, it's like I would have so many like rockets. Like I don't want to use that on like 2 or 3 imps. I want to use like my shotgun.
Mm-hmm. So the combat is going to be it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
This is like the only time like a new game is coming out and I'm not even like skeptical of the gameplay. I'm like, it's going to be fine.
Yeah. The only way that it'll be ruined, and this is a like 1 in a Googleplex chance, is if Bethesda does something to screw up, which they might. I don't know.
You can't tell this, but Connor just put his hands up.
Yeah.
Apparently the new Wolfenstein, didn't you say it had a bunch of microtransactions?
Yeah. But I don't really expect something like that from Doom. Because like I don't know what the hell they would want you to spend money on.
Maybe like with multiplayer. Multiplayer is the one thing I'm kind of skeptical of.
Yeah.
Because I know you can get like different skins for your demons, because you can get the Doot skin for the Revenant, so it looks like he's playing the trumpet.
Oh, yeah. Dang. Okay, so yeah, maybe that's how they'll work that in, but I don't know. We'll see.
Let me think. Another thing that's interesting is that they said there's going to be a lot less start and stop gameplay. Like, again, in 2016, you would go into a room, fighting a bunch of people in an arena, and then you'd leave, and it'd be like empty hallways for a while. Apparently, instead of having empty hallways with health in it, it's going to be empty hallways with zombies, and you can perform melees on them to get your health.
Yeah.
And that's really exciting.
Yeah, freaking Hugo was like, oh yeah, these hallways are empty now, but they won't be.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what he said.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, thank goodness.
I do think the game still looks pretty linear, which is to be expected. I mean,
Yeah.
I really liked how in the older Doom games, each level was like a maze, and there was just like certain paths you could take that had nothing to do with the rest of the level, which you could just go in there and kill the other enemies and find weapons and stuff.
Now it was easy to just go back to any part of a level,
Mm-hmm.
like unless it was like a boss level or whatnot.
Yeah, but I understand that with more modern games, it's harder to do with the better graphics and stuff.
Yeah. And especially with the level they demoed where you go all the way up from like Phobos all the way down to like the surface of Mars.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, how are you supposed to get back up to Phobos? Unless you shoot, there's a BFG cannon down there and you shoot yourself back.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah. Actually, no, he takes I forget, because he BFG cannons through that one wall, and then I think he takes an escape pod all the way down to like the core.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's right.
So much.
Yeah. Then another newish thing that was mentioned but not shown was puzzles.
Oh yeah, they did mention that.
Yep, they mentioned that they're going to be like blocks you'll see. They'll have like an icon on it, like a fist symbol you're supposed to punch.
Yeah.
Then if like probably like a crosshair symbol that you're supposed to shoot. But yeah,
what I'm most excited for is, you could see this in the E3 trailer, was that there was like an arena and you shoot at like this little icon and it makes these big axes swing down that cut up the demons. So what I'm hoping for is we're getting a lot of things like that, where there'll be a lot of interactive stuff in the arenas to help you kill the monsters with.
Yeah. Kind of tie into the like XP system or whatever they're trying to do. You get more points for that, and then that way it's easier to upgrade stuff.
That'll be interesting. That's probably how they're going to do most of the secrets. It'll be walls and stuff you have to punch or shoot.
Yeah, there actually are, like, I think green ones are like on the main path, and then like black ones lead to secrets.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's definitely a lot. There are going to be a lot of secrets, because I think with the level they showed, there was like, it had to be close to like 20. It's like an absurd amount. It's like, wow.
Do you think that the Funko Pops are going to come back?
I'm thinking so, because he was talking about them. He's like, they're now ones for the demons too, which is kind of cool.
Yeah,
it's like, I don't mind them.
They announced which demons you could play as in multiplayer.
Yeah, like 5 of them so far.
The only one that really caught my interest was the Archvile, and I think you could play as a Pain Elemental too.
Yeah,
that was weird.
That was one of the ones they demoed. It was like the Mancubus, Revenant, Archvile. Who am I forgetting? There are a couple others that I know they've all been announced, but
do you know if they're still doing the Invader mechanic that they showed off last year at Quakecon?
They haven't said that they're removing it, so I assume it's still there. It just
they haven't said. Yeah, they haven't said anything about it though. Like,
yeah,
it's weird.
Yeah, that is weird. I mean, I would assume it's still happening because they, like I said, they haven't said they're removing it. Because
just, you think that would have been advertised a little more?
Yeah, I don't know.
Just have to wait and see, I guess.
They're just really trying to sell battle mode at this point.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's not like your traditional like multiplayer, which
apparently the part of the way it works is that once you kill one of the demons as the Slayer, you have like 20 seconds to kill the other one, or else the first one gets resurrected
with like half health.
It sounds like to me what you do is you just have one person on like each side of the map, and then the Slayer can never win.
I don't know, but the Slayer has access to like teleporters.
I suppose that's true.
Like, I assume a lot more mobility, especially against like someone like a freaking Mancubus. Did I mention the Mancubus?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, crap. I'm really upset. I can't remember what the other two are.
I'm trying to think if one of them was the Prowler. I don't think so.
No, I don't think it was Prowler. It was something bigger. Or like,
I don't think it was Baron though.
No, a Baron is one of the allies you can spawn.
It's too bad. They'd be fun to play as. Oh, Pinky.
Was it a Pinky?
I think it was Pinky, yeah.
Really? That's surprising.
I guess I have a phone. I can just look it up.
Yep. Okay. But yeah, it seems neat that you're able to like use different like abilities with each demon too. It's like you're not just limited to like go like a main attack and then like an alt fire. It seems like they got a bunch of like, I guess like super moves too that you can do. Like the Revenant can launch down a barrage of missiles.
I think the Arachnotron might be the other one.
I don't know.
Let's see.
Wish it was a cyber demon.
Oh, I wish. It'd be so much fun.
It'd be really hard to like plan maps around since it's so much bigger than the others. Same with like the Spider Mastermind, unless they made a map specifically for that demon. Because so they've like pretty much shown the 5 that they're gonna like the game's gonna launch with, but they've said that then there will be others that'll be free DLC down the road. So I wonder if like Doom 2016 they're gonna make up some that aren't from single player just to throw in, or if they're just gonna stick with ones from the main game.
I'll tell you, here's one thing. I kind of talked about this in my monster videos. I really hope they bring back a classic looking Spider Mastermind with like the stupid rubber feet and stuff.
And the arms.
Yeah, the arms look like it's from an Erector set.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think they will, mostly because of the look of the Arachnotrons, but
yeah,
I think that'd be so much fun.
They haven't confirmed.
All right, here we go. Here's all the demon types they've confirmed: Revenant,
Okay.
Pain Elemental, Mancubus, Archvile, the Marauder.
Oh yeah, that's right.
yeah,
Marauder. Yeah, I
that makes
forgot.
so much sense to the Marauder because he's pretty much just
Wait,
a Doom
was that
guy.
all 5?
Yeah, that's all 5.
Okay, which other one did I forget?
I don't think you did forget another one.
Huh. Okay. Oh, I must have miscounted. Yeah, okay, I mentioned
I'm surprised you can't be Pinky, because I think you could be Pinky in 2016.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he was no fun to play as. I wouldn't know, because I didn't play the multiplayer more than twice.
I mean, that's a melee-only enemy.
Yeah.
So you'd be at a pretty big disadvantage unless they give you, like, invincibility from the front like they have in single player, or, like, near invincibility.
Here's another thing they haven't showed off. How does the Crucible work?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Just, it's at the end of the Quakecon 2018 demo. Or not really demo, trailer, whatever the hell you want to call it.
I'm sure they didn't forget it.
They just don't want to show it.
Yeah.
Because it's probably, I don't know, they want to save some stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm glad, like, coming off of my video from last week that, you know, I was like, oh, please don't spoil anything. And they're like, yeah, they're making good on that. I didn't expect them to want to. It's just one of those things. I thought it would be funny to compare it to Batman v Superman. But no, like they definitely want to save some stuff.
Yeah.
Which is good, especially for like gameplay, because it'll be like, once we figure out what you actually do with the Crucible, it's like, it's probably something really awesome.
He also revealed a trailer for the Doom Hunter, which looks really weird.
Yeah. What did you want to say about that?
It's a boss. There's a weird voice that's talking that sounds like a 14-year-old trying to sound cool, but he's like, "Now you will fight my ultimate creation, the Doom Hunter." And he's like, "Doom Hunter mode activated. Must kill Doom guy." It's like, well, I mean, it is Doom, so what do I expect? But
yeah,
it was just weird. But I guess that's what you're supposed to do with these games, make it more weird.
Yeah. It hasn't really been said yet, but I think this guy might be like a recurring enemy or like a mini boss. Yeah,
because it kind of looked like it, because it looked like he was on like, I counted like 3 different environments he was at. Yeah,
which is kind of neat. That's kind of going back to like how they handled the Cyber Demon in the original games.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I guess I don't think they're going to be like throwing him in everywhere.
The one thing that did surprise me though was that at Quakecon last year they said that it was like the Doom guy's nemesis. And in this it just looks like it's a robot that he fights. So who knows?
Yeah.
So should we talk about the announcements they made outside of Doom Eternal?
No.
Okay.
Oh, I'm kidding.
Alright, so in case you haven't heard, Doom and Doom 2 and Doom 3 are coming to the Xbox One, PS4, and Nintendo Switch. And when I say they're coming, I mean they're already there. And then Doom 1 and 2 are coming to your iPhone.
As in, they are already on the App Store.
And it turns out everybody actually loves them. I'm just kidding. They've been super buggy lately.
Yeah. Like the one big complaint people have been having is the whole Bethesda.net activation or whatnot. From what I hear, it's a one-time thing for like Doom 1 and 2, but I think for Doom 3, you have to always be online, maybe.
Something weird.
Yeah.
And then, what is it? They took off Doom 1 and 2 off the Xbox 360 store.
Yeah, the Xbox Live Arcade versions.
Yeah, and if you already had those versions, you could play those on your Xbox One. And I think I've heard that the Xbox One version, the non-arcade one, has like less features than that somehow.
Which is surprising.
I mean. Yeah. So it's kind of a, I mean, it's good, but it's also kind of a weird announcement.
Yeah. Yeah, just because I don't think any of these had like multiplayer. So
they said that they have.
Well, I mean, I meant online.
Oh yeah, online multiplayer. Yeah.
So it's like having it to be online or like attach or linking an account seems kind of weird. I know it's supposed to have something to do with like the Slayers Club, but I don't see why.
And they said they're gonna patch it pretty coming in the next couple weeks.
Yeah. But yeah, so if you have the Xbox Live Arcade versions of Doom 1 or 2.
Do not uninstall them.
No, I have it on both my Xbox One and Xbox 360, and it'll be staying there. Of course, I don't really have to worry about it to begin with because I have, every Doom game on PC.
Yeah.
Where we don't have to worry about shit like this. Yep.
Then it's also funny is the what's it called? Trial. The demo, I should say, for the Xbox 360 is still on there as well. And you just click the buy the actual game button and it just like shuts down.
Really?
Yep, it's pretty funny. Kind of depressing. Mostly funny. I suppose on that topic, it is announced that Doom 64, which was the Doom game released after Doom 2 but before Doom 3 on the Nintendo 64, is coming to PC. Now, there's already been like a couple mods that are like not exact ports of the game, but are still supposed to be pretty accurate that you could get on the PC before. This is the first official release. So that's really exciting because what I played of fake Doom 64 was actually a lot of fun and I really enjoyed it. You have Doom 64, don't you?
Yeah, for on Nintendo 64. Yeah, I've been trying to play it, but my N64 is a piece of crap because anytime the screen gets too dark, which is pretty much all the time in Doom 64, the video cuts out for like half a second. It gets really annoying and very off-putting. Yeah. I think I showed you that with like GoldenEye. Whenever the screen cuts to black, it just cuts out. Yeah. And it's like, oh. I mean, I got the S-Video cable for it, and I haven't tried it yet, so I don't know if that'll fix it or not. Because I think it's related to the jump pack. Mm-hmm. But
I think Doom 64 is supposed to be like a kind of a hidden classic, though. That it's supposed to be a lot of fun. So
there's definitely a demand for it because
as soon as it gets on Steam, I'll probably buy it for $5, which is probably how much it'll be sold for.
Yeah. It's not coming to any other console, is it?
No, just PC.
Who's handling it?
I think it's Bethesda.
Okay. So it's not like Night Dive Studios or like a third party?
I don't think so.
Okay. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Also, it's rated M.
Yeah.
A lot of people are making a big deal about that for some reason.
The original games are rated M.
I know.
It's like, what the hell? I mean, like, it's not...
Oh, no, it's going to be on PS4 as well, so...
RIP Xbox One?
Yep, rest in peace Xbox One.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. I'm not sure what company's releasing it. I think it's Bethesda, though.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why you'd get it on PS4 when you could get it on PC. Because I assume, even though it's like...
That's a good point, because, I mean, I hear a lot of people saying, oh, well, man, I just don't have a good PC for gaming. But it's Doom 64.
Yeah, I mean, it's not original Doom, but I'm sure it would still run on a toaster.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe not on someone's Apple Watch or like a old copy machine.
There you go. If you have a MacBook and a PlayStation 4, then you have to get on the PS4, but that's it. Yeah. Then who knows? Maybe the PS4 has split screen. I could see that being a reason to play it.
The original didn't have split screen though.
Oh, really?
Or any multiplayer. Yeah.
Huh. Well, then it definitely doesn't then.
Yeah, and it's weird because like the intro shows a bunch of Doom guys like fighting a bunch of crap,
and
you can't actually replicate that. I don't know. Maybe they will put in a. Yeah, no, it's probably unlikely that they'll put in any form of co-op or anything like that. It'd be neat, but I don't know. Unless someone finds a way to mod it.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I don't know. I'm looking forward to it because of mouse look and being able to actually give the damn game actual controls. Because the N64 version, like any N64 game that requires the stick, you're not able to like change the controls on it.
Yeah.
Or at least from my experience, you can't. Because I like just using the stick to look, not to like move. And it's annoying because you try to turn and then you end up going forward too.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the old GoldenEye.
Yep.
Yeah.
So in conclusion, it's really exciting. This is the Quakecon, the year of Doom, and it's really exciting this year as a Doom fan just because there's been so much going on between the 25th anniversary and...
Which, it's actually... Isn't it like the 26th?
Probably.
Because Doom came out in 93.
So that's true, yeah. So it's the 26th anniversary. Oh, well, but between this, Sigil, Doom Eternal, this is by definition the year of Doom. And that's awesome because that's one of my favorite games.
Yep. All right, so we're not really going to talk about comments this week because, well, for like any of the Doom Eternal vids, we've been responding to them if they're worth responding to. Just read them. For the last podcast, there was one. It wasn't really like a recommendation of anything to talk about, and then I don't know. Greg made one, and it's not being counted on the like number of comments on my phone, which I find funny. So that the Doom 25 one has 2 comments, but it only says there's 1.
Yeah, sometimes YouTube does that. It's a little wonky.
It's just funny because we always give Greg crap. It's like, oh, you don't count Greg, and now YouTube is agreeing with us.
Yep, we've got Google on our side, which is probably a bad thing. But next week, Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Hopefully.
Yep. So, stay tuned. Thank you so much for listening through both of these podcasts. As you can know, you will catch us here next week. I'm Robbie. This is Connor. We're out.
Bye.
Bye.